reduction to 4 tons per day. That's 20 drums, producing 20 drums of oil per day. And that will multiply our turnover and multiply our margin, our gain in it. With money, in 5 years' time, it's a bit far. Within the next 12 months, within the next 3 years, if we service our loans from Bank of Industry very well, we hope to double our capacity. In fact, triple it. We need to get 2 extra toasters so that we can have enough to feed, to produce 20 drums a day. So, and we can have a bigger site, buy our own land, and buy a tanker that when we produce, we can now go and supply direct to Umuahia, go to supply the vegetable oil producers at a higher margin. For example, for 1 ton of oil, that's for 5 drums, we supply the middlemen at 185,000 naira. If I take it to the consumers, that's the industries who use it, I sell at 195,000. So already I'm losing 10,000 because I don't produce enough. The Bank of Industry also financed the tank. It's a 15,000 liter tank. Okay, that's about 15 times 5 drums. That's about 75 drums. So if we produce that and we get a tanker, a motor tanker that can take it to the industry, and we have made connections with the vegetable oil industries. For now, we don't produce the quantity that they require. And because we need to turn over our capital quickly, we don't want to wait for 1 month before we produce up to the quantity that we will take to them. So it makes us to sell to the middleman. Okay? So in 5 years' time, in fact, in 2 years' time to 3 years' time, we hope that we'll be able to turn over or get more money as loan to buy a tanker and buy more equipment so that we can increase our staff from 3 to about 10 or 12 and make more money.
But he also has a special request.
There's one other challenge we have, and it's for this palm kernel oil sector. If the federal government can stop ban importation of palm crude oil or reduce it, it will help the local industry to grow. But in the previous years, they allowed palm kernel oil to be imported from Indonesia, from Malaysia, from Thailand, and from other.
Palm kernel oil.
Yeah, this thing we produce here is imported. Okay, but if the Nigerian government can support the local industry, give more loan, give more incentives, we can produce enough to, if not meet 100%, meet up to 60% of the local demand for crude palm kernel oil. Because, you know, the people who make pomade, who make all these creams, use some bit of the oil, okay? The soap, use some bit of the oil. The biscuit industries need this oil. So the demand for it, for now, is greater than the supply, okay? The profit margin is marginal, is low because of this foreign importation. If the foreign importation of crude palm kernel oil can be reduced, it will improve the profit margin and encourage more people to start producing more oil, and we will save our foreign reserve, and we will even produce enough to export. Okay? Nigeria can export crude palm kernel oil and get foreign reserve and get foreign exchange. So this is one area that the government can encourage this industry to grow.
Nevertheless, he is grateful to the Bank of Industry.
I will say thank you to Bank of Industry. The staff in Enugu is wonderful. As a bank, I would like Bank of Industry to increase the amount of loan they give to people, and also improve their lending system process so that it will be quicker than what we have now.
That's our package today on BOI Weekly. Don't be left out of this campaign of support by the Bank of Industry. Join thousands of small and medium businesses who continue to profit just by believing in what the Bank of Industry is doing. To learn more about the Bank of Industry and what's on the menu, visit boinigeria.com today. You can also tweet at me at KAY